Vanessa, welcome. Hello, everybody. Very warm welcome. Here we are, Thursday, 6 o'clock. Very warm welcome to everyone to another drunken meditation. Hello, Judith, Walter, Namaste, Gasso. Great big hug. How are you guys doing? Deep breath. Hello, Fiona. Dan Cookie. I'm sorry. So many names, so many faces. Suzanne, very nice to see you. Vero. Take a deep breath. Let's get settled. We're going to have a beautiful meditation together, as always. And you know what? It's almost time to go back outside again. Look at that. The days are getting longer. Hello, Micah. Namaste. Dan Cookie. I will remember your name. Martin, good to see you. Okay, let's all get into the zone. Let's into the virtual sanctuary, the heart space, this connection that we have that happens when we move into meditation together, transcending the physical limitations of distance and all that stuff. Okay, enough of that blethering. Hi Pascal, lovely to see you. Okay, so for today, Veronica's been kind of asking for themes and ideas of what kind of meditation topics you would like to explore each week. So today it's about loss. And I've got a big warm thank you to Sylvia from the Drunken Tribe for sharing a beautiful poem from Khalil Gibran, who was a Lebanese American who was born in 1883. I know that because I just looked it up. And I know him as a very famous writer for the book he wrote, the poet, the Prophet. But he was also an artist, and yeah, an amazing man. And anyway, so I have this poem from Khalil Gibran that it really moved me because it describes, it's called "You Would Know the Secret of Death." You would know the secret of death, and something that we all share in life is having to deal with loss when a loved one passes. At some time or another. If it hasn't happened yet, it will. And we all know if it has happened, it's like dealing with it can be so intense. And especially in our society, it's not a topic that we talk about that openly, at least not in Scotland. I didn't get any training how to deal with a past one. Someone passing away in the family and so on. So we just kind of get hit by this truck and then have to pick ourselves up and get on with it. So I thought I'd share this poem with you and weave it into a meditation so that we can, open up that conversation within ourselves, with others, and also to learn how to embrace the beauty of letting go, of this transition that we make for leaving the body. Okay, so let's start by bringing our attention or focus to the present moment. We do that by connecting to the breath, breathing in that moment of stillness when we're neither breathing in nor out, and then that moment of release as we let go and the body relaxes, the energy expands. And then just bringing, the breath does its own thing. The breath flows by itself. We don't need to do anything. It's just the wisdom, the intelligence of consciousness. The heart beats, the blood flows, the breathing happens. So we don't need to fiddle with the moment. We don't need to try and control it or to do anything or to count or to manipulate anything. Just allow things to be as they are. So being grounded in the moment, releasing any attachment to any thoughts, any stories that are going on from the day. Just let them go. It's like letting the kids go and play in the garden. You can hear them in the background, but you don't need to give them much attention. And then connecting with the heart, with the feelings, the emotions, the sensations, whatever's alive in you. Relaxing with that. And in the same way, with an attitude of loving kindness, we don't need to resist or fight what's going on within our body, within our feelings. Simply giving it space to settle in the here and the now. Maybe breathing it into the heart, a couple of full breaths into the chest, the front, the back and the sides, and just letting go into the moment, being grounded in presence. Being grounded in presence. Smiling from the heart, letting go of this resistance or the way the mind is always trying to manage things. Connecting with the heart, smiling from the heart, things are as they are, and it's okay. And you are okay. Beautiful, unique, spiritual awakening being. How can you not be okay? So letting go of any self-limitations and judgments and criticisms, just being here now, enjoying a flow of breath, relaxing the body, being at peace. And being still, and then from that place of stillness, connecting to the senses, opening the heart and listen. So the poem, this is an excerpt from the poem You Would Know the Secret of Death by Khalil Gibran. So listening, the art of listening, listening with your heart, as if the sounds are just flowing directly into your chest, into the heart space. We're not trying to analyze or use the mind to try and interpret the words. Just let them fall into your heart. For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sun? And what is it to cease breathing but to free the breath from its restless tides, that it may rise and expand and seek God unencumbered? Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sing. And when you have reached the mountain top, then you shall begin to climb. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then shall you truly dance. And this is the freedom of being deeply rooted in your essence, in your being, your soul, your spirit. What Khalil Gibran is describing with such beautiful words is the reality of your consciousness. The consciousness that is you, the observing part. Thoughts come and go. And you can see that right now. Emotions rise and fall. They change constantly. The body is different every moment. Constantly changing. So for what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sun? So when there is nothing, what is left? When there is no mind, no feelings, no body, then what is left? So, and what is it to cease breathing but to free the breath from its restless tides that may rise and expand and seek God unencumbered? So this breath, this restless tides, each moment, this efforting that we make, this doing, trying to achieve, get somewhere. So who are we without that? Let that go. What is left? And then he goes on, and when you drink from the river of silence, shall you indeed sing. When we allow ourselves to become still, simply with the practice, focus, holding our intention to be still, those moments, the gaps between the thoughts, when we're neither breathing in nor out, that transcendent stillness, I am still here. And there is a music, an aliveness, a consciousness, a presence, an awareness. And you can check that right now. So when you have reached the mountaintop, then you shall begin to climb. When all the efforting stops and you're standing in the peak, then in that moment the beauty of the view, the vision, the vista before you, the freedom, the silence. So he's pointing to the truth that death can also be something of the physical body when we let that go. There's also death of attachment, of ego, of struggling, of suffering. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then shall you truly dance. So many cultures celebrate the moment of passing, this transition. And in a way, life is a preparation for that certainty that waits for us all. But this poem becomes a means to embrace it now. Because then your life will light up. You don't need to wait. And the method is simply the practice of presence. To stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sun. To let go of limitations, concepts, ideas. Connect to the reality, the truth of this moment. To drink from the river of silence. As we come to the end of the meditation, drink from that river. Just focus for a moment on the intention to be still. So thank you so much for sharing your presence in this virtual sanctuary. Such a beautiful poem. Yeah, thank you, Suzanne. Beeb, lovely to see you. Fab, Daniela. And thank you to Khalil Gibran for writing it in the first place. Christia, yes, actually, the poem's called You Would Know the Secret of Death by Khalil Gibran. If you go on your favourite search engine, it will come up. I'm sure you'll find it there. And we'll put a little note in the Instagram. Okay, thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Elvira, Faye. Yes, twice in one day. Absolutely. Thank you, Fiona. Nice to see you again. G-Mantra, Judith. Thank you. Thank you, Annalise. Namaste. Gaso. Vero, nice to see you and connect with you again. Great big massive digital hug to all of you. Yes, it was a special one. Yes, thank you, Martin. Yeah, indeed. Thank you, Micah. Yes, yes. I think there's a lot of people, Micah, that are feeling this, the impact of the last couple of years. So yeah, let's open it up more. Huh? Namaste. Take care. And I'll see you in the next session. Ciao.